Hello and welcome back to the Misawa Institute. It's been a while since we've done a deck profile here, but I figured what better way to jump back into it than with the deck used by this channel's namesake, which is not only a real physical deck after all this time, but also the best budget deck in the game's history. So yeah, very exciting stuff, and I am running it with Fiendsmith because 1, I like Fiendsmith, and 2, Imperion and Berserkion are very expensive and scarce these days. So yeah, this is the way I'm running these magnets, and let's get into it. Of course, we have 3 copies of Amino Habakiri, Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum Plus Minus. Pretty self-explanatory. You have this guy, you have full combo. And of course, you can't have the plus minus without the 2 Sigmas. So here's our first Sigma, Sigma Plus. He's at 2, you can cut him down to 1, but I prefer having like multiple sends during a game in case of a grind game. And yeah, you send him off of him and get the extra special summon from graveyard. And the other Sigma is Sigma Minus, aka the cooler Phimena. Run him at 3. And joining all these guys is Telusion, the Magna Warrior. Absolutely cracked boss monster. He's got a disruption that can be upgraded to a Snatch Steal with a certain card we'll get onto later. And he can tag out back into your Sigmas for more materials and then resurrect again. So yeah, very epic stuff. Joining all of Misawa's magnets, we have one of Yugi's, Beta the Electromagnet Warrior. He's a classic summon search, so yeah, he's got to be at 3. Now for some one-offs, Magnet Warrior Omega Plus. The first of Misawa's new magnet cards to be leaked, and man, it feels good to hold this in my hand after all this time. But yeah, he can special himself from hand or graveyard, pretty good level 4 extender. And speaking of which, we have Epsilon the Magnet Warrior also at 1. He's sendable off of plus minus, and also he's just an instant rank 4, because even if his effect gets like belled or impermed or something, he'll still send Omega for cost, and the rank 4 will happen regardless. Now for some other magnet-related cards, 3 Deuterions, because this deck does have a bonding spell, so you can use Deuterion to search the bonding. It's like I'm playing the Water Dragon deck and the Magnet deck all in one, which I think did happen in the GX tournament, so that's very cool. 1 Adamancipator Researcher. Once again, this card is needed for a special someone that will appear later. And 1 Nibiru, who is searchable with a certain rank 4. Of course, Gallant Granite. We are playing a Rock deck. And that's it for the magnets and their friends. Onto the Fiendsmiths. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie. Not much else to say. You've probably seen these guys at least 12 billion times already. And possibly 12 gazillion times if you're playing when Moon was still legal. On to our non-engine, besides the Nibiru. 3 Fulos, 3 Ash, and 2 Bell. Bell, I'm really enjoying this format. Stops the yummies, stops, pretty much everything. Stops Draco Tail traps. She's just the GOAT, what can I say? And that is it for our monsters. Onto our spells. Of course, 3 Magnet Bonding. Once again, it's it searches the plus minus. This is just full combo. For the Fiendsmith spells, of course, 1 Tract. Who could have seen this coming? 3 Droplets and 1 Called by the Grave. Gotta love some extra negates. And no traps, because, well, Purge is expensive. But yeah. On to the extra deck. Plasma Magnum. It's another one of those 3-in-1 shampoo cards. It searches you the magnet bonding, so it's another full combo. It's a floodgate that makes everything Earth. So yeah, this can interrupt your Fiendsmith stuff, so make sure to Xyz or link it off if you have this on the field and you want to go Fiendsmith. And it can also dump Telusion and start the infinite grind game of Resurrect Telusion, Tag out Telusion, etc, etc. Lovely stuff. And of course, Flux Ochsenfeld. It can extend. It's an extender. It's a bounce. It's pretty cool. Fiendsmith fusions, of course. 1 Desiree, 1 Lacrima. For the synchros, an Arturia Beast, who you get out with Adamantic Eta plus Beta. All spell players, I'm sorry. Xyz time. Exeter Knight, one of my favourite characters from the Dual Terminal lore, and also a Light Fiend, so yeah, we're going to be feeding him to the coffin. Caesar, because Fiendsmith. Gallant Granite, aka another way to search plus minus. Yeah, this deck's a bit of a one-trick pony at times, but it's fun. And Dracosac, a fun way to Xyz off our Plasma Magnum, and also creates tokens for link climbing / destruction. And that's it for the Xyz. 1 Requiem, 1 Sequence, 1 Agnum Day, Fiendsmith stuff, and our 2 remaining links, IPSP. This deck floods the field with random bodies, so generic link climbing is our best bet here. And these 2, they're the queens of it. And that is it for our Magnet Warrior Fiendsmith deck list. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this inspired you to pick up some magnets and spread the Misawa agenda. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!